Okay, welcome back. So this episode's again gonna be me just grading stuff, yet also kind of just talking about other stuff still that's related to Pokemon. So just try and pay attention to what's going on screen and also listening. So one of the things to interesting, like misprint or very strong factory line. Like, that's weird. This is missing holographic, like the issue they made with Zapdos. I mean, you can see it, but it's clearly 100% a different. It's supposed to be like a roof he's flying over, or is that? Does that look normal? God, it's so hard to tell. I will write hollow misprint. And this is why I like doing this on paper. Granted, the card itself isn't in great condition. There are lots of scratches in the hollow foil. And, it's my point, right? And I can't remember which cards, were eBay buys or which one was Facebook Marketplace buys. But if you don't know, a lot of my purchases are binder purchases. I mean, I've done a few of the newer boxes openings and slightly older boxes openings. Uh, and so oh dang, this is a hard one. There's got dings here and there. I think I'm still going to go ahead and say CGC it. And so, what I want to talk about is when I would choose now eBay over Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Marketplace over eBay, or the ultimate, right? The ultimate would, you know what? No, I'll save the ultimate for last. So is eBay is personally great for if you're selling cards, as long as if you're gonna be an honest person. Of course, what's always fearful of someone trying to scam the eBay system, but I think if there's a certain value involved, eBay will actually launch a criminal investigation if something doesn't go right. Like, it's always my fear, right? If I sell like a shadowless graded Charizard on eBay and the card gets to them, and you even have like signature on as like a requirement for the receiver for the package, and they receive it, but they go ahead and they decide to claim that you sent um, not a shadowless Charizard, and that you sent them like a Bulbasaur, and then they just then they send you back the Bulbasaur, and they keep your Charizard and their money. Like, that'd be really upsetting, right? And I've talked to eBay, and there's really actually no measures really to prevent this, and it's one of those super risky things that makes me almost not want to do it. And I've sold, in my opinion, as an individual, quite a bit of stuff on eBay. This one again is hard as well. I guess CGC. And I haven't had really too many issues selling. I've had a few here and there. But eBay, in terms of buying, especially Pokemon cards, I really wouldn't suggest unless the deal is just super phenomenal and the pictures are really good. But even when I've had it to where the pictures were really good, it seems to me like there's always something wrong, right? No matter how good the cards are in the pictures, and you zoom in and do the close up and everything, when they get to you, it's like there's always some sort of mistake that almost was left out or you missed simply because you didn't see them in person. The good news is with eBay is usually you can get a super good deal if you're lucky. Okay, so this is looking like a BGS card actually. I think this would be like a BGS 9, so we'll probably BGS this. If you're lucky. And I've gotten lucky a few times. But I've also gotten it a few times where I didn't want to lose. I paid a little bit extra, still would have been a decent deal, but then the cards get to me and they're not quite as good as they were shown. And for example, right, if I was paying a price for a binder, and in that binder I was expecting pretty much mostly PSA 9 cards. I'm going to pay a little bit more than the next guy to try and get it. And I'm going to pay kind of like an expected price between PSA 9 non-gradeds to the point that I have to get them graded. It's going to cost me money to get them graded. I have to wait for them to get graded. I have to sell them, and eBay takes another cut once I sell them. And so I'm paying that price for what I expect to be PSA 9 cards. And if they're a little bit rougher, that could put them down into PSA 7 category. And I've been over this. The price difference between PSA 7 and PSA 8 is pretty drastic. The price difference between PSA 8 and PSA 9 tends to be super drastic. So if you go from PSA, this is BGS for sure. Beautiful 10 card, beautiful card. I believe this was a pull by me. Fantastic. That's a BGS card. And so, to go down unexpectedly in a BGS grade or in a PSA grade like that, and you're paying a price, with expectancy of a certain quality, that's the difference we're talking about. We're not talking like, oh, I paid $400 for the binder, but I can still sell it for $500 when I was expecting to sell it for $600. We're talking about like, I paid $400 for the binder. Probably, if it was a high run up, I was expecting to sell the binder at PSA 9 after everything is said and done. I was expecting to make $50 to $100 profit based on the pictures and description. Now it's no longer PSA 9 binders. Now it's like PSA 8s, PSA 7s. Now I'm probably at a $200 loss. And that's where eBay kind of becomes like, and Facebook Marketplace kind of takes lead because you can go see things in person. And, that's kind of nice. This is nice Steelix. Japanese Neo Genesis Steelix. Steelix was always super cool because Honors for a good bit, didn't have an evolution. And Steelix was a nice way of doing it, in my opinion. Now, there is, like, some stuff up top. It's probably a PSA card. And, Facebook Marketplace lets you see things in person. Now, the issue with Facebook Marketplace that I have constantly, that I run into a lot, is the person won't have a set price on the item. And this is where it gets annoying. They'll have, PSA 8 probably. And, they'll have, they'll say, oh, what's your highest offer? And I usually reply with, what is your asking price for all? And they go, no, I want your highest offer. And I go, I don't do that. I don't do offers. The only offers I do, buddy, is on eBay because that's an auction site. The issue when you do this auction thing on Facebook Marketplace is these people will say, oh, you're offering 500, well, someone offered me 600, and they don't have any way of proving that to you, and you have no way of getting proof of that. And they're just going to keep trying to run that game. I'll see things that are listed on Facebook Marketplace that stay listed for like 5-8 weeks. Well, if they would just put it on eBay, it would have been gone in a week. And they're just trying to run the game, and that's where Facebook Marketplace is really annoying. Now, when you can get someone who has a set price and it's a price you agree on, and you show up and you get to see the cards in person, that's kind of different. I don't suggest Facebook Marketplace for online buying. It's almost worse than eBay. I would put eBay over Facebook for online buying, but for in-person buying, I would say Facebook Marketplace. And eBay, you can do in-person buying technically too. If it shows you the location, you can meet up with that person. A little bit harder though. So Facebook Marketplace, has that better quality of meeting in person, to see the items in person. Another Steelers Neo Genesis, but English this time. So eBay can be a little bit better because you might get lucky on a bid, and they're supposed to contractually sell you if you win. And so I've gotten lucky a few times here and there. It's pretty awesome. But I've also been screwed quite a few times. And then, you know, the ultimate would be, right, you know, one thing what Facebook could do is they could have auctions as well. So that way, you know, people can actually see what people are offering. That's the other thing too, right? Uh, if they don't have comments on their marketplace post allowed, I generally don't believe them, because if they were taking the highest offer, they wouldn't be doing this silent auction bull crap. They would just have the comments up, and they don't, because they don't want you to, you know, actually know if there was a high offer or not, or what it was. Hold on, possible misprint here. If so, it's very slight. Let me check something. 1 second. Oh, it's just some dust in the way. So, you know, that gets tiring. Having to play games on Facebook Marketplace with people, you know, depending on who they are. The ultimate, you know, I prefer, of course, Facebook Marketplace for buying binders. I think eBay's pretty good when you're buying individual cards. Uh, the ultimate combination, um, oof, I had an idea earlier. I should have said it from the start of the video, I guess. Let's just put it this way. If you aren't going to get an insane deal on eBay, I almost wouldn't do it, because you're probably not going to come out on top as well as you think you are, because the cards, like this one right here, right between the level 20 and HP 90, see, if I take a picture of the card like this, no damages at all. If I tilt the card like this, the damages between the level 20 and HP 90 become more apparent. Again, no damages, very apparent damages. And, oh man, if it wasn't for those indents, this would be such a clean card. Oh, how's the back? Don't tell me the back is perfect. Oh, the back is... It's close. I don't know. It must be like binder nicks. It's a weird bend pattern. Oh man, that makes this rough. I think we'll still PSA it, and we'll see what the PSA does about it. I don't know what to give it as a guess, to be honest. Oh, if it wasn't for those, that card is so close to PSA 10, BGS 10 category. Oh, I'll say 6 to 7. That might be high, might be low. But yeah, so, you know, I prefer right now to use Facebook Marketplace, you know, when I'm in the mood, when I have the cash. And of course, if the person's not being, you know, a complete asshole. You get that a lot with cards, like with trying to buy or sell cards. Whitening all over. I'll still PSA it. Probably PSA 6 though, because it's just whitening. And yeah, eBay for, you know, insane deals if you're lucky. Facebook Marketplace for trying to get your known quality and better quality. It's like, here's another example. Again, I don't know if it was an eBay card, but card looks pretty fresh. Like, oh, yeah, there's some scratches in the hull foil. That's not uncommon. Boop. Oh, yeah, there's like, I guess, water damage or something. And, you know, that takes a lot of value away from the card. There's like wax missing. It's missing its coatings. It's very weird. And it's beat up on the back. So this is a CGC card. You know, I would say getting full fresh booster boxes is the next way to go, but, you know, I'm having issues to where I'm having cards out of fully sealed booster boxes, not just booster packs, but fully sealed booster boxes that I open from card stores, not from individuals. And the cards have like creases and nicks in them that make it almost kind of PSA 7 category. You know, it's kind of rough. It's kind of defeats the purpose of buying a fully sealed, non-vintage modern box. Centering's off. Um, Nice hollow fill background though, in my opinion, with the sun kind of, falling behind. I think we're still sitting in the nines, kind of eights. I'd say PSA. I'd say PSA 8. So ultimately, if you could combine the quality check of a Facebook Marketplace when you can, see something in person, and the transparency of eBay, I think that's definitely a good route to go, and Facebook Marketplace can easily do that without having like they just don't make it to where all marketplace posts, no matter what, have comments. I generally will ask for the price sometimes in the comment section like that on a post, just to be transparent myself with others. And then that person, and trying to figure out what the seller is like. Sometimes the seller will say PM me, and I'll be like, no, just post your price here, man. And if they don't want to, I highly suspect they're playing games. Will I go back to buying cards on eBay? I think in the near future I will. I do. There is quite a few things I still want to buy, and as I said, eBay is really good for prices. Uh, there are some issues that come along with eBay in terms of when things sell, and that's another story. And we'll talk about that probably in a different episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.